first off, what do you make of this? I know I personally am surprised that he decided to hang him up.
I'm not, to be honest with you, Liam, and good morning, Kate. I just think that, everything that we talked about last year, kind of his first retirement didn't feel as genuine as I think this one did. There was a big whole video and everything else, and much was to do about who he thanked and didn't thank. This was just him on the beach saying, you know what, I'm done. So I'm not surprised by it. I thought, when you watched him play this year, he didn't seem like he was enjoying himself as much as in the past. He was angry on the sidelines at times. And, the one thing that he said, going back, 2013, 14, when we were doing his preseason games, he would come into the room and say, I want to play till I'm 45. I want to play till I'm 45. And I think that's where he's at in his life, that he wanted to prove to everyone and to prove to himself, to the world, that he could play till he was 45. And I think that's kind of how this thing went. And here he is at the age of 45, and he's done.
Roche, for the second retirement announcement, it seemed pretty genuine watching it. It seemed emotional. Obviously, a lot has changed in the past year. He's gotten divorced from his wife, Gisele Bündchen. So obviously, things are a little bit different in his life this year. But were you surprised by the emotion?
No, because like I said, I thought it was his pure raw emotion. You know what I mean? When he said, "I'm just going to wake up and this is what I decided to do," I think that it's hit him that his career is over, and I think that's, for any athlete, especially the greatest of great ones, the Michael Jordans of the world. I remember when Cam Neely retired, he was forced to retire the injury. This is Brady coming to the conclusion that it's time, and I think all that emotion is going to come through him, and especially the way he did it. He just turned on the camera and said, "Go." I think that was where the pure emotion came from, is the fact that this guy, who is the greatest I've ever seen, really in almost any sport, especially in the NFL, I think it just came down to, I'm done. My time has come, and it's ending, and I think he knows it. I don't think there's going to be any hint of a comeback. I don't think we're going to go through that whole soap opera. I think he was going to either play for the Bucs or retire, and I think he feels that it's time to retire, that it's just maybe too hard. Maybe his body's telling him, maybe his arm is telling him. There were times we didn't make the best of throws this year. So I think, you know what? You put a bow on it. You won another Super Bowl in Tampa. You won 7 total, and you are the greatest to ever play the game. So why not? I think it just hit him that it's time for him to say goodbye.
All right, Dan Roche, thank you very much. Again, the news just breaking a short time ago that Tom Brady is retiring again from the NFL.